Hi there and welcome to my channel. I recently purchased some items from Nail Artisan and I'll be going through what I purchased in this video. So I purchased a stamping plate holder, two Creative Shop stamping plates and the Nail Artisan Tiffany Duo Clear Jelly Stamper. I'm going to start with the plate holder. I already have one, but it's full. There are two colours available, a pink and a blue. These sleeves can hold two plates of uber chic or leaner size, and there are quite a few, so plenty to fill up basically. I also like that there are two buttons, so once it gets more fuller, you can just move the buttons, which I think is quite cool. And this is the one I filled. It's quite packed. It contains most of my leaner plates and including their sleeves, so it's really packed out. So these are the two Creative Shop stamping plates. Their numbers are 44 and 63. I've also just in the last couple of days taken delivery of another one, so you want to keep a watch out for this because I think this could be another cool little plate. And this is the stamper. I'm now going to show you my pop stick swatches of each of the plates and I'll come back to the stamper at the end. So plate number 44 has 14 large images. These are my first Creative Shop stamping plates, and the first thing I did notice is that the images don't have any gaps between them. And I also noticed that the plates are a lot thinner than any other style of plate like this. But each image is stunning. A lot of these images I've never seen anything like before, which I absolutely love. Now, the images that have very close detail work, I did find slightly tricky to get a good clean pickup, and a couple of them I thought really could have been a lot cleaner. But overall, it did swatch well, and I can see quite a few manis coming from this plate. The only thing I will say is this plate was very hard to clean. It absolutely loved my cotton wool. It made a heck of a mess. I had cotton wool shards everywhere, but it still is a nice plate. On to plate 63, and again it has 14 large size images and it's another stunning plate. This also has designs on it that I've not seen before. Another thing I did notice about these plates is that the film doesn't really cover the plate. It's very thin, and it's also clear, not the usual blue. But that doesn't really hold the plate back. The plate did swatch well, but again I had the same problem with the detail that was really close together, not looking quite right. I also had the same problem with the cotton wool. Now, it wasn't as bad as 44, but it was still a little bit. I also found that my Nails jumbo stamper worked the best, and my colour alike stamping polishes, my Born Pretties stamping polishes looked awful. They really didn't work well with these plates at all. So back to the Tiffany stamper. Now, I'd seen this stamper quite a bit in the Nail Artisan group on Facebook, and they were saying how great that this stamper was. I was like, do I really need another stamper? So this stamper comes in a cute box along with a small scraper, which is quite flexible. It has the crystal base, which I just love, and it also has a good size lid, and it comes with two different size heads. The heads feel medium to firm maybe, so the bottom with the crystals just come off, and when I can finally get the second head out, we can see that these two heads are different. One is flat and one is of the domed style. So the view through the stamper is really large and also very clear. It's a really good size head. You're going to be able to pick up a really good size image. So I'm now going to put the second head in, and I've just noticed that this stamper has a ledge all the way around the stamper head. So when the stamper sits in, it's got this little ledge to sit on, which personally I think is fantastic. The two heads come and go back in really quite easily. There's no fighting with putting them back, and it feels pretty much like the other one. So it's like a medium to firm stamper head. This is my first play with them, and I'm so far really liking what I'm seeing. So I'm going to do some live swatches using plates 44 and 63 and the clear stamper. And I'm going to be changing the heads as well. It's been noted that some people get on better with one head than the other. So I'm interested to see which one I can get on better with. And I'll be using my black colour-alike stamping polish for this. And I'm just going to be placing them onto my lint roller. And I'm also going to be using my Nail scraper. I'm really turned away from the flexible scrapers. I much prefer this scraper now, so this is the one I'm going to be using. To clean the stamper, I'm just going to roll it over my lint roller. Never ever put acetone anywhere near these. It will destroy clear stampers, and I have actually had it happen with one. You can wash them with like liquid soap, you know, like dishwashing soap, and warm water. Just pat them dry with a paper towel and then leave them to dry, roll a lint roller over them, and they should pick up. So this is my first try, and I'm super excited about this. And I have to say, it's not a bad pickup at all. I'm pretty impressed with that. And onto the lint roller, it looks pretty good. There's a few bits missing, but it looks pretty good. So I'm now going to try another image, and again, it's not a bad pickup. It might be missing a couple of bits again here and there, but it's pretty good though. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I'm quite happy with this. Now I'm going to change the head to the other one, and I'm going to see how I get on with this one. Again, I'm just going to roll it over my lint roller to clean it. That's all I'm going to do with this. And I'm going to be doing the same two images again and place them side by side on the roller. I just want to see if there's a major difference between the two images. And again, a good pickup. I think this one seems a little bit clearer than the last. I'm not sure, but it's still a good pickup. So I'm going to move on to the second plate, and I'm going to stick with this head and see how this one turns out. And again, another good pickup. It's really quite detailed. I'm absolutely loving it. I normally don't get on with extremely large clear stampers, but I'm really not having any issues with this stamper at all. I think over time I will get more used to using this stamper, so I'm now going to do the last swatch, and hopefully we can get another good pickup. And oh, my last swatch was not so good. Could have been my scraping, but this stamper really gets a big thumbs up from me. I can't recommend it enough, to be fair. And I'm now going to show you my two manis. So these are the two manis that I've created. The yellow mani was done with plate 44, and the blue mani was done with plate 63. The yellow one was also done with the flatter head, and the green one was done with the domed head. And as you can see, these are my first ever attempts with this stamper at doing a mani, and I'm absolutely loving it. These have worked out so well, and I'm mega impressed. There are some bits that I'm not very happy with, but hey, it's my first go with this stamper. So I hope you've enjoyed my swatch and review on these Nail Artisan haul. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also love it if you could subscribe, and don't forget to come on over and follow me on Instagram at GlitterShineNails. So until next time, happy stamping and bye.